may be wrong.
Or Skinner.
But the thing, so he did an experiment, right? Mm-hmm. So there was a dog, and the dog would salivate every time there was food.
That was him.
Right? Skinner? Okay. So what happened was there was a bell. He introduced a bell. So every time it was time to eat for the dog, ring the bell, the dog would start salivating. Then it started going and going. He stopped bringing food. He'll just ring the bell, and the dog was still salivating. You know why? Because the dog conditioned the dog to incorporate the sound of a bell with time to eat.
Yeah.
So now, even when the food wasn't present, when you heard the bell, the dog thought he was about to eat. Mm-hmm. So that's what they're doing with us. They're conditioning us, and then they're taking away that essential part, mm-hmm. but we already stuck. They done already programmed us.
So and the thing is, that's the, I call it nature haters. Mm. That's what my imam calls them, nature haters. Because when you look into the history of psychologists, American psychology, they focus on the negative part of the human mind. Yeah. That's what they put essential focus on the negative part. Mm-hmm. But they magnify that negative part. So they be like, oh, humans are this. People. That's why you say I hate people, or I hate this. Yeah. So in their mind, they think that we should be subjugated. It's like, that's Satan, to be honest. That's Iblis at its core, at its finest. He tried that on a dog, right? But these are actual things that they put upon humans. The social media is literally designed upon that foundation, because now it's about likes, comments, clicks. Yeah. It's about what's trendy, right? And what it does is it increases your dopamine to follow that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they have us in a chokehold. And the problem about the society now, even with that, we're so stuck in one place. Usually it's good to stay in one place. Like when you stay in one place, you're meditating, you're praying, you're reading, something that's productive. Yeah. But now our staying in one place is very unproductive. It's actually, because I was reading this book, again, Stolen Focus, and it was talking about the lowest form of focus is watching TV. So we got to learn how to increase our state of focus and get into a flow state. That's why when I be like, bro, I don't want to stop sometimes. Let's get into this flow state. Yeah. Like, I want to just keep going. We have to build that capacity. And the flow state is like the intuitive process too. But the social media company's foundation is based on that R.F. Skinner. Another thing we talk about, when y'all look at our logo, it says structures, it says human mind or human spirit. And one of the things it really says is return to the Fitrah. Your Fitrah is the original nature that God has placed you in. But we live in this society where they're against God's plans, right? And they condition us to remove our humanity, or say, if you understand what I'm saying. And when you remove the humanity, then you build other things on top of that. It's like we're not human no more, right? And to be human is to be earth-minded, right? To think, not to always let your drives and desires be the force of your life. Where do I want to transition real quick, because you talked about the conditioning. You talked about that these people, they know what's right, they know what's wrong. Oh, back to the Sulaiman part. I wanted to hit that on too. There's still magic going on right now.
Of course.
And that magic, because the magic they said was to split a family. There are systems and techniques built to make you split away from your husband, from your wife, and divide your kid. You, just from the shows, we could just use the shows. They portray the father as stupid, unintelligent, goofy, funny guy. They portray the mother as intelligent, strong, independent. And they portray the kids as not listening to the father. So there's like a whole
dynamic. It's all it's all twisted. Yeah.
Speak on that.
Yeah, I think it's the agenda.
That's an agenda for sure.
It's definitely an agenda, because I don't know. You can tell me if you disagree, but I say the most of the time when I see that dynamic is when I'm watching a family of color.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think it's all a part of the agenda to castrate the
black family.
The black family, because if you convince the black woman that she don't need a black man, how can they reproduce?
Yeah.
So I think it's it's just a strategy for them to, kind of shut down the reproduction of the black community. Like, if you teach the black woman that you're independent, you smart, you don't need no man, that man is stupid, and then the kid's not listening to the man, then the man not gonna feel, welcome into that family. Then the man goes elsewhere. The woman and the man are together. Now, man ain't this, man ain't that. I don't need no man. You can't reproduce without a man. So now there's no more black people being born. So that's how you it's kind of like a way they trying to I forgot, I don't know, what's the word?
Instinctively?
Yeah, like they trying to basically it's like a slow way of getting rid of us, basically.
For sure.
And I think that's what their purpose is with that.
I think, man, I like that because you said castration. Castration ain't physical.
Yeah.
It's through the ideas now.
Yeah.
It's through how I'm going to influence you to think this.
Yeah.
That's part of the system. That's part of that manufacturing.
Yeah.
Right? That produces a mind.
Mm-hmm.
And that mind then produces conditions.
Yeah.
And those conditions produce other conditions. Mm-hmm. To the part where it strips us to our whole humanity. It takes us away from the Fitrah. Yeah. And we got to rebuild the Fitrah. Mm-hmm. And to rebuild the Fitrah, we got to educate. Mm-hmm. We got to teach people who you are, what you're made of, what's your purpose. There has to be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.